Have you ever bought a bunch of garlic, excitedly planning to use it over the next few months, only to find that just a few weeks later, the garlic has dried out, sprouted green shoots, and some cloves have completely lost their wonderful aroma? I'm sure many people, myself included, have experienced this frustrating situation until a farmer with over 30 years of garlic growing experience shared a few incredibly simple yet surprisingly effective tips. And today, I'm going to share with you each of these methods to help keep your garlic fresh and delicious for a long time, no drying out, no sprouting, and in some cases, it can even last you an entire year. Let's get started! Garlic is not just a seasoning, it's practically the soul of countless family dishes. Garlic can be used for stir-frying, marinating, making soups, or added to braised dishes, and it truly shines in meat-heavy recipes where it works its magic, eliminating unwanted odors while making the flavors richer, deeper, and more well-rounded. When buying garlic, pay attention to choosing bulbs that still have their complete, intact outer skins. Avoid any with loose or peeling layers. The garlic skin acts as a suit of armor that protects the cloves inside, helping prevent moisture loss and shielding them from bacteria. If the garlic has already been peeled, the aromatic compounds and nutrients will evaporate much more quickly, and the inner cells become far more prone to spoilage. As a result, peeled garlic softens quickly, loses its flavor, and becomes much harder to store for long periods. Therefore, choosing garlic that still has its protective outer skin will help you keep it fresh and delicious for much longer. Next, I'll share the first method. Prepare a black plastic bag like this. Then, put the garlic you want to preserve inside. Next, prepare a piece of cloth, gauze, or paper towel. Sprinkle a little salt onto the paper towel. After that, prepare a piece of ginger and slice it into thin pieces. 2 or 3 slices are enough. Place the ginger slices on the paper towel, then fold and wrap it up. Once wrapped, secure it tightly with a rubber band to prevent the salt and ginger from falling out. Then, place this wrapped packet into the plastic bag along with the garlic. Squeeze out all the air and tie the bag tightly. Why it works? Ginger has a strong, spicy flavor that can kill and inhibit bacteria. Salt not only disinfects but also absorbs moisture, keeping the inside environment dry. The black bag blocks light, slowing down the sprouting process of the garlic. Thanks to this combination, the garlic can be stored for a long time without worrying about spoilage. Store it in a dry place. Kept this way, it can last for a whole year. If you don't want to use ginger and salt, you can apply a similar method using baking soda and dry tea leaves. Simply sprinkle a thin layer of baking soda onto the paper towel, place a few dry tea leaves in the center, then wrap it up the same way as with the salt and ginger. Baking soda helps absorb moisture and prevent bacterial growth, while dry tea leaves also help eliminate odors and reduce humidity. Combined with the black plastic bag and removing all the air, this keeps the garlic dry, firm, and sprout-free. So, with either of these methods, we can preserve garlic like this for up to a full year without any spoilage concerns. Method 2. Pickling garlic in vinegar. For garlic lovers, give this vinegar-pickled garlic method a try. I guarantee it will be incredibly delicious when paired with any dish. First, select bulbs of garlic with firm, evenly sized cloves. Then, separate each clove and remember to discard any that are damaged, soft, or rotten. Next, peel the garlic completely. Here's a super easy and quick way to peel garlic. Take some hot water around 60-70 degrees Celsius, 140-160 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour the hot water over the unpeeled garlic cloves until they are completely submerged and let them soak for 5–10 minutes. You'll notice the garlic skins start to wrinkle at this stage. Remove the garlic and let it cool slightly. Then, gently rub or peel the skins with your fingers. The skins will slip off easily without needing hard scrubbing or damaging your nails. Easy, right? This method allows the garlic skins to separate quickly and effortlessly. Where are you watching this video from? And how's your day going so far? Let's discover some simple tips that can truly make your life easier. And hey, before we continue, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't skip this step. Next, for larger garlic cloves, you can cut them in half or into thirds so they absorb the flavors more evenly during pickling. Once the garlic is prepared, take a clean, dry glass jar with a tight-fitting lid and neatly arrange the garlic cloves inside. Now prepare the pickling brine. In a bowl, add 1 tablespoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of sugar to balance the flavors. Then pour in about 30 milliliters of vinegar. The vinegar will help keep the garlic white for longer, preventing it from turning green or darkening. Next, add about 100 milliliters of cooled boiled water. Stir well to dissolve everything, and pour the mixture into the jar with the garlic. For extra spiciness, you can toss in a few whole chili peppers. This not only adds a bold, spicy kick, but also makes the jar look more appetizing when opened. Make sure the brine completely covers the garlic, so no air gets in and the garlic absorbs the flavors optimally. Then, seal the lid tightly and gently shake the jar to mix the seasonings evenly. Store the jar in a cool place, away from direct sunlight, to maintain the fresh color and long-lasting flavor. After about 7–10 days, the garlic will be fully infused and ready to enjoy. You'll taste the light tang from the vinegar, a hint of sweetness from the sugar, perfectly blended with the natural, pungent aroma of garlic. Especially, the longer you let it sit, the richer and more flavorful the pickled garlic becomes. With this method, pickled garlic can be stored for up to a year while still retaining its crisp texture, distinctive aroma, and nutritional value. Third method, blending garlic into a paste. If you want to save time in the kitchen, try blending your garlic. First, peel all the garlic cloves, then slice them into small pieces. Put the peeled garlic cloves into a food processor. And gradually add olive oil. Don't pour in too much at once to avoid making the mixture too runny. Blend the ingredients until smooth. It's always so wonderful to connect with people from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for your support. Add a little salt to balance the flavor and extend the shelf life, especially if you plan to use it in soups, sauces, or dips. Stop blending once the mixture becomes smooth, thick, and fragrant. This garlic paste will stay fresh in the refrigerator for up to a year without separating or losing its flavor. Choose a clean, dry glass jar. Gently spoon the minced garlic paste into it. Press lightly to remove air bubbles. Then smooth the surface and wipe the rim clean. Seal the lid tightly, and you now have a homemade jar of garlic paste. No preservatives, just pure garlic and oil. Place the jar in the coldest part of the refrigerator, usually the back shelf, away from the door, to ensure even and consistent temperature. When cooking, use a small amount of this garlic paste to season meats, stir-fry vegetables, or add to soups and sauces for an instant boost of garlic flavor. Melt some butter in a small pot over low heat. Then add a tablespoon of the garlic paste and stir gently until well combined. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes until the garlic softens and the butter is infused with its aroma. Remove from heat immediately. How to enjoy. Spread the garlic butter generously on crispy toasted bread, then pair it with perfectly poached eggs. The crunchy toast, rich and fragrant garlic butter, combined with the creamy, runny egg yolk, creates a perfect breakfast. Quick, nutritious, and absolutely delicious. With this simple treat, you can fully savor an ideal morning meal. And now, let's hear your thoughts. Share with us what you think about all the garlic preservation methods we've explored together.